Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna sneak over here because this is the first time Lola is actually out. She's basking. First time I called her out early in the morning. My white spotted gecko. Isn't she really cool? She looks like a crocodile gecko almost with the way her tail is. Try not to freak her out. She's so skittish, like really skittish. But yeah, that's Lola. It's my white spotted gecko. She's really cool. She loves that tree hut of hers. I'm glad I put that in there. But yeah, she's a really pretty gecko. I wish I could get closer, but I knew she's gonna run right into our tree. Look, there she goes. Well, at least she's showing off for us. Oh, there's a cricket moving around in Leona's cage. She's right next to Leona's cage. You can see through the cage. She's thinking about what to do. She saw me. She's like, wait a minute, I'm being watched. She has a natural instinct. Look at the pretty white little spots on her. She mostly has them on the back of her neckline area. She don't really have much white spots on her back. I've seen white spotted geckos that have a lot more white spots than what she does. But that's okay. She's still cute. But yeah, I think their tails are really cool because they kind of remind me of like the crocodile geckos. That's one of the geckos I do want to get. I do want to get a crocodile gecko. I've seen them online for sale. I'm thinking about actually getting one. But right now it's too cold to place any orders for reptiles, unfortunately. So, gotta wait till at least March, the end of March, early April. I can't ever tell with the weather around here because the weather's like stay cold. Where I'm at in Pennsylvania, it's like the weather's bipolar. Like very bipolar. So far we've had either really cold days or mild days for winter. Like it's actually supposed to get in the 50s this week. During the day it's like mild, but at night it's like extremely cold. Kind of reminds me of the desert almost. I'm surprised she sat out this long. God, who's awake? Can you hear Cersei running around? You're doing good, Lola. You're being a good girl sitting there. She's probably too cold. She probably don't even care right now. She really doesn't even care. Yeah, I might get a little closer. There's a lot of really cool geckos out there. That's why I love gecko species. There are so many different interesting geckos. There's hundreds and hundreds of really cool little species of geckos. Which I'm trying to actually get a lot of geckos. I'm thinking about breeding the white spotted gecko and the skunk geckos. Because unfortunately when it comes to these two, a lot of these that you see are wild caught. Which ain't cool. Like if you want to put them in the pet trade, might as well have them captive bred. not wild caught. I don't know if she's wild caught or captive bred. I didn't say. I know my skunk gecko, she's captive bred. But I know sometimes those come in wild caught because I had a skunk gecko 10 years ago, and I actually had a pair of them. They were actually wild caught, and didn't realize it at first, and then I found out that the person that I got them from were getting them wild caught, and I don't support that. Oh, there she went. Bye, baby. But yeah, very, very interesting, beautiful little gecko. Look at that tail. I can get closer now that she's running in her little hut. She's like right there. Oh, but yeah, this is her tree. She loves that tree. It's so wide. It's like a big cave in there. Here, I'll move that forward for her heat lamp, so she gets warm a bit faster. But yeah, it's early in the morning. I'm letting everybody, the lights turn on. I hear you over here. This is my little nut job. There's Cersei, my African blue-tail skink. Freaking nut job. Hi, Cersei. Early this morning, you want to be a nut? Oh yeah, I gotta go downstairs. Alright, I gotta run downstairs and switch out some light bulbs. Good evening, guys. It is cold and windy and rainy out. It is horrible outside. I actually had to move the tarantulas. Some of them are covered up with towels. I have a cage down here. I got cages over there. But it's gotten so cold over here that I had to literally, move the stuff. Wait, I put a towel and plastic, up against the window. But the wind is so strong and so cold coming in through that window that, And I have the actual heater on high, too. But it doesn't matter because freaking cold air is still coming in through there. It's insane. It's really crazy windy out right now. Avery went to sleep. It's about... what time is it? Sorry, I'm just turning on my lights. Anyways, I gotta say, it is about... I think those are dead over there. Let's see, any other ones? Oh, yeah, they're on this side. Oh, I turned around, they're already lit. Okay, anyways, it's about 6 o'clock at night. Or 6:30, something like that. I have it all on timer. Oh, I like these things. These are cute. Of course, that turns off. It's so weird. I hit the on button and then it ends up turning off. See, it does that. I don't know why it does that. It ends up turning off my other candles. It's just so weird. There you go. Got a cute little candles lit. But anyway, it's somewhere between 6:30, 7, something like that. But it's bad outside. It's horrible outside. All the tarantulas, I tried to move them all away from over against this window. That's another reason why I came over here to check. To make sure. I brought up heat bulbs from downstairs. I have to put black lights in the reptile cages to make sure these guys don't freeze tonight. I will. Because, oh my god, the wind is howling out there. It feels a little cool down here. I might have to, on these some of the lower cages. Of course, near here, near the window. Like I said, I have a whole bag ready. But there's, no animal out. That's what I wanted to see, how they will respond during storms. And this is a really bad storm, too. Nobody's Avery, like I said, Avery is sleeping. Of course, my camera's gonna go out of focus like that because this camera sucks. It totally sucks. But like I said, I would like to document animal behaviors, even though they're indoors, how they respond behavior-wise during snowstorms, severe storms. Ming Ming's still back in her same spot. She's staying back there in her little hibernation stage. Like I said, I'm checking all tanks. Oh, Rain came out here and hid behind his log. I put a new log in his cage. Not Rain, Dream. Oh my goodness, it's raining. Okay, it's raining. Hi, Dream. Hi, buddy. It's like, Mom, I'm scared. The wind just only started picking up not too long ago. Very harshly. It started banging really hard against the house and stuff, which scared a lot of these poor babies. I don't even see, where's Morticia? I don't even see Tish. She must be hiding on the other side. Avery, for the longest time, she hid at the bottom of her cage today. She did not want to come up, the poor little thing. So, just like with, oh, Bill was out for a second there. Kinda, that's my fault. But, oh, there's the Sling, there's Cypher. So the babies act normal. For the most part, babies, when there's storms and stuff, it doesn't phase the babies, I notice, with the slings. The slings will do what they normally do. As you see, Cypher's right there. But when it comes to the adults, I notice with the adults, there's a definitely change in their behavior. When we have severe storms like what's going on right now outside. So, these guys, there's Athena. She's out, but Athena's always out. But this time she's hiding back behind her plants and stuff. Bella's not out. Clary's not out. Like, doesn't but babies are. I'm hoping to catch Sunfire over here, actually, because I have the Naples Earth Tiger over here. I'm hoping to catch them out. I don't know if we will eventually see them through the night or not. I'm hoping to, which would be nice. That would be freaking cool. I see crickets. That's all I see in there. See, it's food. But that's about it. Let's see, where's this little nutty little thing at? Oh, it's back there. Oh, I made a home back in the cork bark. The adult animals are not liking this storm at all. Compared to the snowstorm, this is mild. Well, the snowstorm was mild compared to this, shall we say, because it snowed and it was cold, but it isn't windy like this. We're getting a wind gust. They said through the night the wind gusts are supposed to get up to 90 miles per hour, so it's supposed to get pretty bad. They said about Wildwood total power outages and everything, so I got the candles going. See, Beta's not in his spot again. He's gone. Precious, she is gone. She's hidden like way deep in there. I checked on her earlier. She's like way in the foliage. She's like, I'm out of here. So, oh, I think there's a baby. There's a baby. It's hard to see because this glass sucks. Come on, focus. There we go. Here's Izzy. We got Izzy out, at least. Ooh, I feel the cold air sweeping through over here. Alright, I'm about to change bulbs in the cages and stuff, guys. Because I can feel the cold from over here. So, hold on. So, it's really, even with the heat on, it's really cold in this corner. So, I have nighttime bulbs in. Some of them aren't that high. Like, some of them are like this one, they're only 25 watt. Just enough to keep them warm. Not to excessively heat them because you want their nighttime temperatures to be cooler than their daytime temperatures. So I don't want to overheat them. Because even this is only a 40 watt for the leopard gecko. So it should keep their temperatures down, is what I want. Because obviously I still want their nighttime temperatures lower than what the daytime temperature was, but yeah. I put a red bulb in here for these guys. These guys do like it a lot hotter than some of the other ones. They're kind of like the iguana, like the anole and stuff. The long-tailed grass lizard, they're both in here. They kind of like it really hot. Zeus, for some reason, Zeus always likes those two always like that red bulb. They've always loved that red bulb. I've had these guys, both of these guys, for 3 years now. And I've had times where I've had to use these bulbs, and I don't know, those little weirdos, and they're like that freaking bulb. That's their special bulb. And I still have that bulb, so you can tell I don't really use them that often. I use them when it gets desperate, and trust me, it's wicked outside, guys. It's freaking bad. And if I have to use these bulbs, then there's a problem. God, and we're not even in the peak of winter season yet. Yeah, we're in January, but people don't realize where I live, the cold season really don't hit until the end of this month in February. The end of January and February for us, it's really, really freaking cold. So we're just at the beginning of all this. We have several storms hitting us this week. And I mean, one after another they're calling for, so I definitely got to make sure the animals are secured and they're all doing okay. Keep them warm. See, with this cage staying warm, the heat, this area will stay warm. This area is okay. This will keep, this cage will keep Chestnut cold. Aragog at the bottom and the other cage down there, they're right next to the heater, so they're warm. I gotta keep an eye on them, obviously, to make sure they don't overheat. I'm gonna make sure they have plenty of water and keep an eye on them through the night. And over here, it's cold, so I had to put the bulbs in. Now, as I get around to this side of the room, it's warm. Like, I even have the ceiling fan off. And normally it's so hot in my room, I have to have the ceiling fan on because I'm like dying. And I'm actually in sweatpants, which normally I have to wear shorts in my room. So the weather is definitely a problem tonight. Oh, she just jumped right up there. Oh, they're together. Look at that. Zeus and Lily are both together. See, that's what they're an odd couple. Can't see through there pretty well, but yeah, they're a weird pair. That's my long-tailed grass lizard and a green anole. They have been together since day one. And those two, you can see both of them. But yeah, it's those two. The Zeus, the boy, is the long-tailed grass lizard, and the green anole, you're alright, Lale, is Lale. As you see, both of them, they're so bugged out right now. They don't know what's going on. They don't like it. They don't like this weather at all. They're in this tank temporary. They have a bigger enclosure. But Avery went on a rampage the one day and punctured holes in a lot of the cages. And I had a tall cage right here. And Avery was up here. And at the time, I didn't have these tanks up here. I had statuettes up there. And they were crystals. They're crystal statues. And she knocked them over and punctured holes. A lot of holes on top of the cage. The cage came up to about there. It was a really tall, nice arboreal cage for these two. And I'm in the middle of getting that screen fixed. Thank you, little girl. So, that cage is temporary. I don't know how many times I repaired that cage, honestly. I repaired that cage, I think, like 3 times now, thanks to Avery. So, I need to switch out my candle. I've had that one burning too long. But I have all my candles and stuff lit, all my battery operated lights lit, because the power has been flickering on and off for a while. But basically everyone's hiding, and everyone's just bunkered down for the night, so we will check on these guys a little bit later and see what's going on with them. So I will see you guys in a few.